Hello and welcome to the first ever DPSI Student Podcast. I am your host, Emma Tiaki, and joining me today is my co-host.
Prasanna Chinantede.
In this series, we delve into topics that matter to young people. Have you guys ever wondered how much media influences people's lives today? Like, think about it. From the moment we get out of bed to when we go back to sleep, we are continuously surrounded by these streams of data, be it information, entertainment, or well-being.
Oh, today we are here joined by
Arnav Pratapman.
Emilia Titiachi.
Mitchell Owari.
So, Mitchell, how do you think social media affects students' lives in the world today?
Well, it's undeniable that social media plays an important role in the life of every student. While various digital platforms offer many benefits to students, students are prone to misinformation. This misinformation may misguide them and lead them down the wrong path. What I think is that there are many benefits and disadvantages of using social media, and so balancing the benefits and the disadvantages of social media is crucial to the life of the students.
wow, that's some really deep understanding of the topic. Arnav, what's your take on that?
Well, I absolutely agree with Mitchell, but in my opinion, the downsides of social media simply overweigh the positive side. Um, for example, social media can force pressure onto a student to create a perfect image of him or herself on social media. And also, there can be a lot of misinformation on social media. For example, let's say we have African Union Day and we are supposed to wear African dresses, but someone on social media posted that it has been postponed to next week. So it's misinformation. So you need to be really careful what you see and what you watch.
So, Emily, how do you feel about what Arnav just said?
I can't deny all the downsides, but I genuinely believe there is a bigger positive side to media than there is a negative side. Look at all these resources we can access due to media. Platforms like YouTube and educational apps can be really valuable for outside learning. I'm a high school student. I was drowning in my textbook and notes, struggling with my studies while balancing extracurriculars until I found an AI study app. With its personalized quizzes and tailored self-classes, I was acing my exams with confidence in knowing no time, knowing I had a trusty study buddy in the digital room waiting for me. AI gives voice to the voiceless. It spreads art and culture. It advertises business. AI has given us something called virtual learning. Virtual learning is basically students learning online. It allows students to learn at their own pace, allowing them to understand the concept better than with a teacher.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that, especially with YouTube and AIs. It really helps with learning. You made mention of media, which brings me to my question. Mitchell, what is your take on AI or artificial intelligence?
Well, artificial intelligence has truly revolutionized the way teaching and learning takes place. With different forms of artificial intelligence, like augmented reality and virtual reality, students get a more immersive feel of the classroom and they're able to grasp a better understanding even if they don't have a teacher around. What I think is the largest and greatest benefit of AI in learning is that artificial intelligence does not discriminate. You know, as a student, sometimes we feel like we are oppressed. We feel like our teachers don't like us. We don't get the grades we deserve, that we are misunderstood. But with AI, no matter who you are, what you are, whenever you ask AI a question, it's going to give you an answer that somebody completely different from you is going to get. And I think that's the best benefit of AI in learning.
I agree, Sam.
Yes, Arnav. So, do you have anything to say about what Mitchell said, or you disagree?
Absolutely. I really believe in the power of AI, especially when it helped me submit most of my last minute assignments. Anyways, on a more serious note, AI can really help educators analyze data more efficiently and tailor a more specific teaching method according to the person because not every person is the same.
Wow, you guys have really shown great understanding, and the research I've done is really shown. Emily, what about you?
But Arnav, don't you think we should be mindful on the ethical implication of AI? With the rising use of AI, anyone and everyone can get an ace on their next assignment. Students become really dependent on AI. What happens when that student doesn't have AI in an exam? What is the person going to do? The person is going to fail their exams with zero confidence. AI provides imposters, fraudsters, and hackers. It replaces jobs. It doesn't allow it allows people to do misinformation. More than employers say that 29% of their jobs have been replaced by AI.
Well, I can't help agree with both sides of the argument. But one thing we must all know is that AI must be looked in a thoughtfully and ethically way before we use it.
Honestly, Kasana, I literally agree with what you just said. As we said, AI and media are so beneficial to us, and they are also non-beneficial to us. So I think we should use it wisely because they both have pros and cons. So, and I would like to say thank you to the students who joined us today. We appreciate you, and thank you to our listeners as well.
Make sure to stay tuned to see the next podcast, which will be even more fun.